Okay, next week I'll be going on a wild camping trip from Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, and I'll be going to somewhere called Betws in the Snowdonia National Park in North Wales. It's a place where I go a lot. I do a lot of walking in and around Betws, and there's an area called the Gwydir Forest as well as I go to the Ogwen Valley and what have you. But anyway, like I say, next week it's going to be a 4-day wild camping trip, and just thought I'd show you the bits and pieces that I'll be going to be taking with me. Now then, for newcomers to backpacking, and I've done it myself, you make the mistake of packing every single thing. You know, you've heard the old saying, everything but the kitchen sink. And you do, and I've done it myself when I first started, it's many years ago now. I'd buy the biggest rucksack. There's some of my rucksacks and things up here. That's the largest one I've got. It's a Berghaus Cyclops Rock. It's the largest sack. I got various rucksacks. I don't know if you can make them out there. All different sizes, from day sacks to, like I say, that large backpacking sack. But like I was about to say, people, they've got to get the biggest rucksack and they've got to fill it with absolutely everything. I'm going to need that, I'm going to need that, I'm going to need that, I'm going to need that. And it is probably about 2/3 of the stuff that you pack in your rucksack that you never use. And you've got to think, you've got to remember that that rucksack is going to be on your back and you're going to have to be carrying all that weight around. So you should just pack things that you are actually going to use. Like I say, I've made the mistake myself. I used to do it. I used to come back, I could hardly walk lugging all the weight around, and like I say, a good half or 2/3 of the equipment you just do not use. So I just thought I'd show you what I'm taking with me on my little 4-day jaunt next week. The sack I'm going to be using is it's a Van Gogh Canyon 40. I've had this sack many years. Obviously 40 litre, you see there. So that's the sack that I'll be using. It's got hip straps on it as well, or hip belt. Sleeping bag, got my Van Gogh Wilderness 250. That's a 2 to 3 season sack. It's the one I use till the end of autumn, and I have got 4 litre. It's a Van Gogh one in there. It's a 4 litre, 4 season, which I use in the winter months. But that's the one I'm taking. It's my it's a 3-star Van Gogh Wilderness 250. Obviously, you can see the compression sack that it's in. I'll compress it down as small as it will go before I put it in the sack. So, and just move that head torch. That's my bivvy bag. It's a gore-tex bivvy bag. The only thing that's not on this equipment is my sleeping mat. I'll be taking a foam carry mat made by Carrymore. So I'll just strap that to the side of the sack. So yeah, that's the gore-tex bivvy bag. Got a hat, a head torch, got a mug, some paracord, got a pillow. Obviously that's going to be compressed into this sack. I've got a hexi stove with hexi tablets inside. Got packs of tissues, first aid kit, little tripod, little mini tripod there, radio, and mess tins. Inside the mess tins I've got some more tissues there just for packing. I've got a Swiss Army knife, got a couple of lighters, I've got a razor, shave oil, got a spork, matches, deodorant, batteries, torch, and that's about it I think in there. Shave oil as well, don't I think I mentioned that. Yeah, so that's it. I might take a bit of food, not much, because like I say, where I'm actually going is a place called Betws. It's actually a village and there are shops there. which sell food. You know, I'll be dotting around the Gwydr forest and whatever, and I'll be dropping down into Betws to get the supplies for the day, you know, and the evening meal. Like I say, I will take 1 or 2 bits of food with me, and also, like I said, the sleeping mat is the only thing. Obviously I'm going to have my camera equipment as well. I'm going to have a video camera and spare batteries. So that's it. It's the gear that I'm going to be taking next week. Like I said before, you know, people make the mistake, and I've done it. You know, I'd be the first to admit that you buy a massive rucksack and you fill it with absolutely everything, and you end up that you don't use good half of it. But you know, you've got to bear in mind that it's on your back, and it's just your 2 legs got to carry it around. So anyway, just thought I'd show you that. That's my wild camping bits and pieces.